How many of you are parents? How many of you would like to have to go through each day with a child that can't tell you I love you, doesn't really know how to show affection, doesn't know how to be a child with love and affection towards you? Well, that's the reality of most parents that's dealing with a child with autism. Autism is a condition that's at an early stage, that where your brain is developing, and the relationships with other people is hard to form. Social interactions aren't very well. I want to raise awareness on autism to help people detect it early with the behavior and the symptoms and the treatment and the conditions that comes with autism, coming from a mother of an 11-year-old child who has autism. I define autism as being a mysterious disorder. It's very different from most disorders. Autism has impacted families worldwide. 1 to 88 children have autism. It's strongly in boys. 1 to 54 ratio in the boys. I wanted to speak to y'all about autism because I have a son with autism. His name is Devion Williams. He's 11 years old. He's been autistic from birth, but I didn't find out until he was 5 years old because he was also born very premature. So he wasn't diagnosed with it. It's a lot of things that I've learned from doing this assignment. This is my child's classroom. They have a program that he went to for autistic kids. There's a lot of pictures of my son. He looks fairly normal to everyone, and he behaves normal. He is one of those high functioning autistic kids. He's different, but he does behave as what would be considered to be normal. But also, I know him, I learned him. He's nonverbal, so I know his verbal cues. I know everything about him, which is also something that I want to tell y'all about. Is different treatments that you can do, different therapies, because there's no cure for autism. There's only different things that you can do to help the child be able to function better. Some autistic people function extremely high, especially with language. Some will have excessive language to the point where they'll be able to speak to you with words that you may not understand. They'll be the most educated sounding person in the room. Autism is a variety of artistic things. So it's just a combination of everything in the autism spectrum. The signs of autism can be detected early based upon the way the child behaves. Autistic kids are very antisocial. They detach from social things, and if they are trying to interact, they don't really get the cues with socially awkward, as you may want to call it. They also are very reserved. They like patterns. They like things to go as the same way. If my son walks in and he sees anything's out of order, he's going to put it back in order. He's very, very used to pattern. He doesn't like change. He doesn't like to kiss or hug. He doesn't show any affection unless he's really sick. There's different things that you may learn about the anxiety that people with autism suffer. Sometimes it's so bad that it really could be painful for you to touch or hug them in their perspective. I just wanted to raise some awareness to autism and why people should know about it, because these are the most wonderful people in the world. They're very mysterious. They're very fun. They're very loving. It's just you have to get to know them. A artistic father spoke, and he made this statement, because I'm going to end my session with just saying why I wanted y'all to know about autism. But the statement that he made was that autistic kids are a square peg, the ultimate square peg. It isn't that they can't fit into the circle, it's that you can destroy the peg, and that's the problem. They are unique in every way. You don't have to change them. Trying to make them fit in, they're not designed for that, because they're special in their own ways. Thank y'all.